That's right.
And then talking about this, let's get serious for a moment. Let's talk about Stater Brothers, Vons, Trader Joe's, and you said Smart and Final?
Smart and Final is
right.
Now, if you can afford it, and everybody should have. Organic is so wonderful, and it's so good for you. But there are a lot of families that are struggling financially. There's other things that you can do. I love my Vons. There's a certain Albertsons that I like, but it's different from all the other ones. Stater Brothers has the best meat. They really do. Their meats are they're very, very good. They're known for that. We're lucky enough to have a Smart and Final very close to us, and it's a big one. So their produce is fabulous. And the prices are the best. They're like a half of the price when you go to some of the other markets.
Yeah, you really got to do, your shopping and the couponing thing and whatever. And when I was talking to Joyce and Ken earlier, the other thing, because the prices are going to skyrocket. They are going up, boys and girls, and I mean, it's scary. I don't care how much money you have. It's getting kind of scary to see some of these prices, right? Here's an idea. Think about it and then go and try it. Let me know. When you see something on sale that you use nonstop.
Right.
Now, I'm not talking about your paper goods, soap and goods, none of that. We're talking about food, right? When you see it, if you have the extra finances, when this item is on sale, buy it in bulk. Bring it home. Get your good freezer bags, not the 99-cent freezer bags. I mean the good freezer bags. Break it up, seal it up, date it, and drop it in your freezer. Right? And then instead of having meat every single night, which really isn't that good for you.
Right.
Yeah, I could eat a steak every night myself, but come on. But the other alternatives, which we're going to be talking about in a moment, try it. Right? And then the other thing right now, I love spring is here. Spring is and summer is right around the corner. Farmers market.
I was actually I'm dancing in my seat right now trying to bring up farmers markets.
They're fabulous.
Yes. And also especially look out for certified farmers markets.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And there's a lot of them, Joey, you're right. And like over here in Redlands, when they have the farmers market, and they have it every Thursday night. And then in San Bernardino, I got it. Forget what I was going to say because I have to do my homework. But they used to have one here in San Bernardino. And what they did is a lot of them farmers are organic farmers.
Right.
And yes, they do have the proof that they are organic.
And there is also one in Riverside off of Arlington in front of the Sears parking lot on Fridays from 8 a.m. to noon, where my girlfriend manages the market.
There you go. And farmer markets are terrific. Why? Because everything is grown fresh. You can see it.
Farm to the table.
Right.
And when they say local, what that means is it's within a 250-mile radius of the market.
Yes.
I think Sears might be. We live in Orange County, and there's a Sears by us on Fridays. They have a farmer's market.
Yeah.
My husband bought radishes. They're the size of plums, big like this, and they weren't bitey.
I saw an onion. I swear I can bowl with it.
And that's something. And they're so good. These radishes, he bought me 2 bunches, and I quartered. Usually I make pretty little radish roses, but they were too big, and I had a big relish plate when we had a holiday dinner. And I'm still eating on those radishes, and they're so good.
Right.
They're good, and they're good for you. They're full of vitamins, vitamin A especially.
I'll tell you, I know you guys love radishes. I never liked them.
Didn't you? And I used
never
to like
liked
the
them.
white radishes. I used to grow white radishes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And talking about radishes, now, and Joey, you brought up, we got the recipe for the crepes for you. We'll give it to you in a few minutes. Now, and also talking about your fruit and vegetables. The fruit right now is fantastic.
Right.
There's strawberries, big, right? The watermelons are coming out, right? And all the melons and it is. And I mean, you could have a heyday in this. Now, here's an idea for the children and for yourselves. When you get the fresh fruit, bring it home, wash it up, make sure it's dried real good before you put it in the refrigerator. If you put it in there wet, it's going to mildew.
Right.
That quick, within 24 hours, kiss it goodbye. Right? So dry it, and what I do is I always wash it. I put them on a paper towel and let them they air dry like they're at a spa or something, and they're feeling good and happy, right? And leave, like on the strawberries, leave the greens on top. Don't pull it off, right? Leave it there. Then when they're all nice and dried, put them in a glass bowl. Do not put them in plastic. Wrap them with a little saran wrap, bada bing, bada boom, you're happy. Then get a glass. Get your blender. Now your blender is going to come out and work for you. It's been sitting here all winter. Pull that puppy out, right? Start making different drinks with the fresh fruit.
And put your vegetables in with
that.
it.
Yes. And you know what I absolutely love? Right? Everybody looks at it and they go, oh, right? Spinach. Mm-hmm. Get your fresh spinach. Get celery. Celery is one of the best things, and your body goes, oh, I'm happy, right? Get a little bit of that in it. Put the strawberries in it. Put the blueberries in it. And get the yellow peaches.
Oh, sounds yummy.
Skin the peaches,
right.
Because that skin's yucky. Make us a drink out of it.
I have a little smoothie recipe in my book.
Yeah, and you know where the book is? Back in the round room? You got it. Okay, good.
It's right here.
Good.
But it's a great way, and they put a little protein powder in there, and there it is.
There it is.
And I use kale.
I never liked kale. Yep, that's why I put the spinach in instead.
That's the superfood.
And I'm going to tell you, in that color, I'm going to take this to the fabric store. And I'm going to say, that's the color purple I'm looking for right there. Match it up. And that's really good. And we're going to be taking one more break. Joey, you want to play that commercial one more time, please? We'll be right back.
Spring is here and summer is coming fast. That means wedding bells, new graduates, and fun parties. How can you turn your event into one that everyone will talk about and remember for years to come? Just add some stars. Call Starflight Entertainment at 909-797-7291.
Hi, this is Bev. We offer the best professional DJ and karaoke service with our personal touch since 1989. We got thousands of DJ and karaoke songs from the 40s till today.
Call Starflight Entertainment, 909-797-7291. So the bride and groom will be happy. Graduates can sing and dance, and your summer party will have a splash. Call Bev or Rich at Starflight Entertainment, 909-797-7291.
For the best professional and DJ and karaoke service with thousands of songs to choose from the 40s till today. Call Starflight Entertainment at 909-797-7291.
Write it down, 909-797-7291. Starflight Entertainment.
Happy summertime.
The other station claims to be local. Since when is Glendale local? KCAA News Talk 1050, your true local station.
And we're back. Yes, and Joyce.
Yes.
Before we go on, because I want to make sure we get this out, what is that recipe for them little tiny pancakes?
Well, in my book, I have a crepe recipe. But I pulled one up. I really like, I've been using a lot of coconut flour and coconut oil. It's really, really good. Great way to start the kids' day. This recipe, I'm going to read it off quickly.
Okay.
4 eggs, 1 cup coconut milk, 2 teaspoons vanilla extract, 1 tablespoon, you can do agave, honey, or coconut syrup, a half a cup of coconut flour. Out of these pancakes, there's only a half a cup of flour, and it's gluten-free. A teaspoon of baking soda, a half a teaspoon of sea salt, a quarter teaspoon of cinnamon, and a little bit of coconut oil for frying. I get my coconut oil from Trader Joe's. I go to different markets to find the different flours. I love looking around like you do. I'm always looking for something. But it's really easy. Mix all your dry ingredients together. Whip up those eggs until they're frothy. Then you mix it all together. I don't put all the milk in at first because I want to be able to control the consistency.
Right, and if you put it all at one time, you can add, but you can't subtract it.
That's right. But you just heat a griddle, put a little coconut oil on it, and make just little 3-inch pancakes.
Babies. Yeah.
Just almost silver dollar pancakes. And then you can slice some strawberries on it. You can have the kids decorate it with a few little like blueberries, make a smiley face. Great way for the kids to start the day. So much better than a bowl of cereal. Takes a little time to get up a little extra. Give yourself a little more time in the morning. You could do this on as a Sunday breakfast.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. And you know what else you can do? When my children were little, Mickey Mouse was, one of the things, right? And it's really easy. When you put your first spoon of batter in, right, take a smaller spoon and make the little ears.
And make them connected.
And they connect because when you do it right then and there, they will connect because everything is a liquid. And then the hardest part is flipping that puppy.
Right.
And now what I found out the hard way, but I found it out, get 2 spatulas, bigger than your pancake.
Right.
Scoop one underneath the bottom. When you're lifting it, you put the other one on, and then boom.
Yeah.
And then slide it back into the pan. And don't use a round frying pan. Get your big square gillet. Yeah.
Square gillet.
Yeah.
Some people use electric frying pan is really good, or electric griddle.
No, I don't.
But you don't like.
I like the griddle. I like this.
The griddles are great. But there's so many fun things that you can do for kids. And Joey, you told me that were you doing scrambled eggs?
I was trying to do scrambled eggs.
Here's a really quick thing. I did this for my husband the other day. We had leftovers, and you can do it with any kind of meat that you had left over. I love turkey sausage. It's like a Polish sausage, but it's turkey sausage.
So good.
I chopped up a little bit of onion and put a little turkey sausage in there. I scrambled up some eggs, but I put a little bit of sweet chili sauce. There's a home-style chili sauce. My husband said those were the best eggs.
and you did the squash or
I was like leftover. What do I have left over? I had some yellow zucchini. I threw some zucchini in there too.
And
he thought it was fruit.
It was really good. You could taste that zucchini just gave it
so
real
easy.
Good flavor.
So easy. Yeah. And when you're scrambling your eggs, you can put a little bit of milk in it or put a little bit of water because it makes them a little fluffier.
Yeah, I use the milk.
Good for you.
Yeah, I like the milk. And you can fluff it. But the thing with the eggs and the milk, if you start whipping it too much, you're going to start making cream.
Well, yeah.
Because I seen that happen.
I was starting off my original idea. I was going to make eggs Benedict.
Oh.
And I didn't have any of the hollandaise sauce. I didn't have any ham, and I didn't have any English muffins. So scrambled eggs it is.
There you go. And before we go on, Joey, I see a light flashing. What do we have?
Well, we did have we did have him, Paul Toomey. Hopefully he'll be back with us in just a few moments. I'm going to give him a call right back. We just lost him just a few moments ago.
Okay, as soon as you get him back, just break right in. Okay.
Will do.
All right. Now, and also talking about eggs.
Yes.
One of the best snacks on God's green earth, you can take it anywhere. If you take it outside in 10,000-degree weather, make sure you have a little ice wrapped around it. Hard-boiled eggs.
Best snack
There's
ever.
so much you can do with that. I mean, it's unbelievable. And what I like to do when you want to get fancy and show off to the relatives, the in-laws and the outlaws, right? All right. Boil your eggs up. And you slice them in half. You know how you take the yolk out and you put them into a dish, right? Ken's over there and he's listening. I can see his brain going, I'm going to remember all of this, right? Put in a little scallion, your little paprika, some of your fresh Italian flat parsley in it, a little salt and pepper. If you have leftover salmon, you chop up the salmon, because when I do, I make sure I always have leftover salmon because I love it in the morning with my eggs and my potatoes, or a nice salmon salad. I mean, there's a lot you can do with this, right? Put that into it, and then put it into a bakery bag and squeeze it into the yolky.
Use a baggie. A plastic
You could
bag,
do that too. Cut the little end.
Mix it into a little thing.
Right.
Put a little bit of mayonnaise, a little mustard in there.
Right. And you know what? Instead of mayonnaise, use fresh ranch dressing.
There you go.
Yes. Oh, I see a light flashing.
Yes. On line 33, we have Mr. Paul Toomey.
Hey, Paul. How you doing?
Hi, Bev. Doing great today.
Good. We finally made connections, and I was getting nervous. I was looking at that clock, and I was saying, oh, no, what's going to happen,
No, we're good.
Well, good. Well, let's get down to the whole thing here. Don't you love the way I just said that? I sound like a Republican, don't I? All right. Now, Paul, let's talk about May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, the Music Art Festival.
Let's do.
Okay, take it away.
It's our 3rd annual Music and Arts Festival here in Yucaipa.